Fantasy Football Training Camp is back at Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Join Paul Charchian and his Fantasy Football Weekly crew in the Full Deck Ballroom on Friday, August 16th from 6 to 9 p.m. Stop by for the live broadcast from 6 to 8, then stick around for the Fantasy Football Deep Dive. Great prizes to be had, including a $1,000 grand prize. Get the full details at KFAN.com. Just make the keyword calendar.
Michael J. Mussman III. Hi,
Look at there. That's him. He is. Look at you. Dude, how was Keith Urban?
I did not go.
What?
No, I did not. And you know what? I love Keith Urban. He smells amazing.
Why does everybody say that? That's what Zach said earlier, too.
No, seriously. Get near that guy, you're just like, what is it? What is the aura? Is it just you? Is this how you sweat?
What kind of smell are we talking here? Let's break this down.
It's hard. He
won't divulge.
Right. It smells like the sweet heavens.
But is it like
I wouldn't know.
It's not like sandalwood. It's not like, you can't describe it. It's just.
It is a cologne smell, though?
It's urban. I don't know exactly what it all is, to be honest.
Is it like you just got out of the shower
urban or like
clean?
an urban neighborhood?
Urban, yes, yeah.
Is it body wash clean or cologne clean?
I think it's a little bit of both, to be honest with you. And if you do it right, and you always talk to like football players and stuff like that, they have a mix. It's not just one scent. You're mixing it with another. And then you make your own cocktail, and then that's your smell.
Mm-hmm. That's what he said.
But the nicest human being.
But if he's so nice, why did you stand him up?
He was.
Honestly, what?
I got to be honest, because my wife. There are very few shows that my wife insists that she's going to, and Keith Urban is one. This is the first one that she's missed because they even like get her backstage and everything like that. I actually watched a show, WeFest. And I stood right next to Nicole at the soundboard and watched the show. And then she was explaining to me how much she hated that he goes out in the crowd and stuff like that. And,
I bet.
Yeah, but no, he's amazing. He's an amazing dude. We once faked an interview with him because we wanted to get a Trace Adkins interview, and he was in a bad spot then. I mean, he was like heroin, the whole works.
Who?
Keith Urban.
Yeah, man, he had to run.
Yeah, Nicole was going to leave him if he didn't go to treatment.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And I was telling Zacho this, that after he got out of treatment, he just randomly called morning shows, radio stations to apologize. It was. Yeah, I mean, he is such an awesome human being. I love that guy.
He loves our boss.
Oh, yes.
Is that where he got the heroin?
From Swedberg, yeah. He's
Swedberg selling horse?
I'm asking.
He does it between the toes so you don't see the tracks.
He sells horses.
Oh, wow. Boss
Between the hooves.
Swedberg's
That's how
ever done
those horses
heroin.
got into that prison.
Why is Swedberg selling H?
What if he
my
has?
God.
Can I tell you the most interesting thing I've ever seen driving in?
You guys are saying our boss deals drugs?
He's an old school radio guy. What do you expect?
Yeah.
They all sold H back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You got to pay for yachts somehow.
2 lines, the whole works. Come on.
Here
heroin radio.
we go.
IH radio.
Take him back to the old WLOL days.
Instead of the dude, it's just someone slapping the vein. Just yeah.
But no. Wow. So I'm driving up here. I'm on 169. I'm driving up here this morning, and I can't believe that I saw this. There is this black truck, and on the tailgate, it was the entire tailgate, and it said, "I eat cat from the back."
Okay.
Wow.
Attaboy.
In the boldest font ever.
He's got his license.
I eat cat from the back.
Man, I didn't know Rosie got a truck.
Oh, God.
What a weird choice, right? I'm not saying the act. I'm saying to be so proud of it that you want it on your truck advertised to the
on
world.
Your tailgate.
What an interesting choice.
That is.
Yeah.
I wonder, like what you're thinking that might accomplish for you.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, you show up at the job place? Yeah, okay, great.
Oh, no, that's not
This kid, we're going to move up
No, I think he's thinking that some lady's going to be behind him going, you know what?
Yeah.
You're the man I've been looking for.
Well, I mean, all it takes is one, right? Hog? Just
Pull over.
Does that guy just do circles at the parking lot at Kohl's/Sephora?
Yeah.
Hoping to, have a chum line like he's looking for Jaws?
I'll tell you what, he's looking for Jaws, all right.
That's more of a Plato's Closet kind of cruiser.
It does seem like it.
Yeah.
Maybe a rag stock.
Curve's still a thing.
Where did Hawk get his clutch?
Wet seal.
Yeah. Is that where you got it, Hawk?
I don't remember.
Or Claire's.
I don't remember. It might have been Claire's. Now.
Lane Bryant.
Claire's.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know why you say, oh.
he loved that thing.
I do. I still do.
Didn't you buy jeans at the Buckle for like 2 decades?
No, wait a minute. First of all, what's wrong with the buckle? What's wrong with
sweet
the
loud
buckle?
music.
What's wrong with the buckle?
Yeah.
Wait, what's wrong with the buckle? I like the buckle. They
Right.
sell sweet shirts and stuff.
Yeah, when you're like 18.
Oh,
I'm
Muss,
sorry.
Don't be mad at Hawk you didn't
Listen,
go last night.
Yeah, I'm sorry you didn't get invited to your concert.
Yeah.
I guess you shouldn't have been messing with Nicole at the soundboard.
This is true.
Stop selling heroin.
Stop eating cat from the bag.
No, don't stop doing that. Don't do that.
Were you ever trying to negotiate like a bit of a swap
Whoa.
at the soundboard?
That's what it
And
was.
would you be cool with it?
Would I be cool?
Yes.
Hell yeah. So would Christy.
Yeah, that was,
nuts?
yeah.
Oh man, that's not even a thought.
Yeah.
Like, have you guys
I
ever...
eat cat from the back.
Have you guys ever...
Amen, you would.
Have you guys ever once in your entire life contemplated advertising on your vehicle what acts you're willing to do?
I do it all the time. I have a like a bulletin board, and on the back that I can change as I'm driving down the road. So if I see a lady and I think that lady wants me to eat some cat from the back, I'll type that up there.
Yeah.
If I see a lady that looks like she's a little more prim and proper, I'll be like, I'm all about the military position.
The military position.
And
Military.
Yeah, that's what he calls it. He doesn't know.
Are you marching in?
It's when you lay down and you're like,
yeah, you got to do push-ups. On that thing.
I don't know anything about
I don't
it.
know what that was.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's time for the news.
I thought that was the news. The news is that he eat cat from the back.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
Well, you got that right. I'd like to say thank you to St. Paul Saints. They gave up 14 hits during a 9-1 loss to Iowa, but don't worry. Hobie Harris. No, that's not the right guy. Yeah, he was the guy who lost last night. I was thinking he might be the pitcher tonight. He's not. 41-39 Saints host Gwinnett tomorrow. I don't know who Gwinnett is, but that's who they host tomorrow, and that's at CHS Field. They're 41-39. The Saints are playing baseball tomorrow night at CHS Field. Get your tickets at saintsbaseball.com. That's saintsbaseball.com. Thank you, St. Paul Saints. It's the month of July. We'll be going down to Wednesdays with Bernie's real soon. Yeah.
Wow, that guy's back.
It sure is. You know what? Prove it, sir.
Hawk, you don't have that.
No.
You don't have that part.
No, you're right. You're right. It's a damn shame, too, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, you'd never leave the
No,
house.
I'd know how to use it, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you'd let everybody look at it. You would just be,
Tell you what.
use me as a pin cushion.
Tell you what, I'd be like, I know what I'm doing here. And people would get around. People would be like, he ain't attractive, but he knows what to do with
Oh,
that.
yeah, he's the definition of a free lunch.
Now, wait a minute.
The village bicycle. Everybody gets a
Be
turn.
Hawk. If you had a lady part,
Yeah.
everyone would get a turn,
You'd be a
right?
golden corral.
Brilliant.
Now, wait a minute.
You would, right?
At least you're golden, though.
I don't know why I'm offended by something that's impossible, but I am.
No, Hawk. If you had a lady part and you had all lady parts, you
How
would
many
just
what?
you would let people just use
How many
you.
lady parts do you think they have?
Corey, back me up here. If you had Hooters
Back him up. Beep,
and a vagina,
beep.
you would let people use you, right?
This is free use.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
of course.
What the hell are you talking about?
Surely an old country buffet.
Yes. Corey, help me out here, right?
I'm not standing by you on this.
Thank you.
OCB.
And Zach just called him old.
No, he's not old.
No.
That's because of the gray.
Yeah, first it was a golden corral.
Hawk,
Why?
I'm not too far off, am I?
No.
Yeah, right.
No, I would. I'd have an issue downstairs.
Yes, you would.
I would.
Yeah.
I would definitely have I would have some infections. I would have some infections that were previously unknown to man.
You'd have an appointment book, but walk-ins are always welcome.
Yeah.
And you'd almost be able to walk in there.
It would look like a walk-in cooler.
You just have a QR code down there.
Now I'm feeling shame for a part I don't have.
You would get around.
Yeah, but that guy in that truck.
No, even that guy'd be like, I'm good.
I'd be like, you know what? You gots to do it now.
Yeah, pull on over, buddy.
Back up that tongue, brother.
right.
Yeah, that's binding.
Do you think that guy's single or has a wife and 5 kids?
Definitely single.
For sure.
I don't know.
100% single.
I sure hope so.
What if he's like the CEO of a business downtown?
Like that's Dick Schultz from Best Buy?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
It's Jeff Bezos was in town.
Yeah. He owns.
Would it be shocking, you guys, if it was Greg Swedberg?
I thought he was doing the other thing.
It was just outside of Edina, so it could have
That's what I'm
been.
saying.
It's to throw people off when he's selling the fentanyl.
That's right. What's going on with him? He needs to look in the mirror.
Wait, he's on the fentanyl now?
Yeah, within the last 15 minutes.
He's keeping up with
He's
the times.
upgraded. Yeah.
Okay. All right, you guys. Here we go.
Let's not get fired.
I should at least do one news story because we talked about.
Wait,
being
can't
the
we
news.
talk about how big of a slut you'd be again?
With your lady parts?
Oh, it would be awful.
Forecasters, I'm telling you one thing. It wouldn't be said a lot that I smell good.
No,
you that.
it would look
But we would
horrible.
also say you smell urban.
Yeah, like a storm drain. You know what I mean? Like
You would walk so bow-legged.
man, boy, again, I'm feeling shame for a part I don't have, for things I haven't done. What is this? My normal everyday?
He's doing.
Forecasters are keeping an eye on Hurricane Beryl in Caribbean.
That's a terrible name.
It is. What is going on? Is that how I would walk? That's how I would walk? My God, dude. That physically is not. That's not possible. I don't think you know what lady parts look like. I really don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think he does.
I think he thinks the entire butt crack is a lady part. That's what I think he thinks now.
It's a nice wind tunnel you got there, Dave Despain.
Well played.
Yeah, it's just for you.
Thank you. What was it? Oh, yeah. Forecasters keep an eye on Hurricane Beryl in the Caribbean.
That's a terrible name.
Thank you. The historic storm became the earliest Category 4 hurricane on record and formed farther east than any other Atlantic hurricane in June. Beryl, built to Category 4 on Sunday morning, but was downgraded to Category 3 early today with maximum sustained winds of only 120 miles per hour. But there you go. Hurricane. Speaking of the weather, most of the country is expected to be suffering from scorching temperatures for the 4th of July. Record temperatures expected nationwide, with humidity in the south making areas such as New Orleans feel nearly 120 degrees. Part of Arizona, California, and Nevada could see temperatures hit near 115, with both Las Vegas and Phoenix being hotter than hell.
Great.
Did you see the Abe Lincoln wax story?
Did he get a waxing?
Yeah, Brazilian. Yeah.
Boy, he needed it.
No.
He needed it like he needed a hole in it.
They made a wax statue.
More emails.
And they were planning on like lighting it on fire and it would slowly, melt or whatever, but it's been melting. It's so hot. And I want to say it's in DC. It's so hot that it's actually melted his head off.
Oh, boy.
It's just terrifying.
So it's even more realistic.
Right. Oh, jeez. Too soon.
Zach. Too soon. It's been like 150 years.
It did from certain angles. The wax, the way it melted, it definitely looked funny. It looked like old Abe was getting down.
Attaboy. Is he the one driving the truck?
Yeah, that was his bumper sticker.
That's his car.
It was on his carriage.
Honest Abe. From the back.
Car?
Got awkward in here.
Yeah, I'm done with the news. Because now all I can think about is how bad my lady parts hurt.
They hurt, and they'd just be hideous to
I have
look
phantom
at.
pain.
Yeah.
It's like I lost a limb.
You waddle in like you're
Phantom
waddling
pains.
into a saloon. That's what it looked like.
He would waddle
And
in.
you know what? My lady parts would look like a phantom.
Yep. Yeah, they would. It
From
would
the
be
Scooby-Doo
bad.
mystery.
It would look like the Predator.
Sauce, in your single days,
Yeah.
would you give it a go?
I've said this. Hawk and I think, would make great lovers as is. We'd
Why don't you
die
try that?
broke, right,
You
Hawk?
try that. You said as is. Like you're being sold on a shelf.
I don't know. As the two men we are.
Yeah, there's no warranty with your ass.
Yeah, we'd make great lovers, I think, Hawk.
I think we would
We'd
be,
die broke.
Yeah.
We'd
How
spend
can we
money
be
and we'd
lovers
just
if we
smoke
can't be
cigarettes at
friends?
the casino.
Yeah, we would definitely, we would spend a whole lot of time getting it on.
Oh, yeah, and a whole lot of cash.
Yeah, and you'd be sick of me.
Yeah.
Because I'm very needy.
Yeah, well, so am I.
I'm an anxious lover.
Yeah,
I get sweaty and nervous.
that's what my dad says.
Yeah, well, your dad doesn't say anything unless I tell him to.
Wow. All right.
I just got a wow out of you for that.
Hey, can I do a quick tease?
Sure. I'm sorry, I don't know who you were asking, but yeah. go
All
ahead.
of you.
Okay.
How long have you have waited there?
A while.
Sorry.
The weekend box office came out. Horizon, An American Saga, absolutely bombed. I will tell you how much it made after this.
What a tease.
Join us for the return of Rube Party Friday, July 19th at Forgotten Star Brewery in Fridley. We're kicking the party off with the Star Bank Red Carpet broadcast starting at 6:30, followed by some of your favorite fan games for great prizes. Then we'll wrap up the night with live music from the Chris Hockey Band. Get the full details now at KFAN.com. Make the keyword party.
What an ass.
Oh, come on, Roser.
Yeah.
Is Rosie on vacation now for the rest of the year? Do you remember? Has that started yet? Does that start tomorrow?
No idea.
I guess I don't know either.
But Muss, maybe you heard about this. Next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Hey, Randy.
Chris is on vacation.
Oh, nice.
I
You rarely take vacation.
I know. I might not come back.
am on vacation.
Wait a minute. Are you in Vegas again?
Yeah. Lieber is off on Monday. Marnie is off on Tuesday. Well, I don't know about Rosie again.
Who knows?
So, steering this ship, wherever it may go, will be the fans' meat sauce.
I love it.
Are you in next Monday?
Sure, why not?
Perfect.
Buckle up.
It'll be great. I've already filled it with guests. Max, Zacho, and I will do a wonderful job. Not worried one bit.
I love listening to Saturdays with Sauce.
Yeah, thanks.
I think that.
When is that on?
Mondays.
It's about 5 times a year they run
There's
it.
me backing up.
So condescending of a sound.
It's all right. But yeah, it'll be great. And if it's not, okay. Yeah.
I think you're going to do great.
Yeah, it'll be great. I've already filled it with guests.
I like that better for the sauce mess up.
That
one's so devastating.
Yeah.
It sounds sad
Yeah.
and fat.
Yeah. Oh, that's my album name. That's my album's name.
He's got nowhere to be. Well, he's got someplace he should be, but he's not going. Oh. You know what I mean?
You guys hate me.
I really would like that to be your car horn
Oh. Well,
and your phone ringer, and the only way you can speak.
That's how it sounds sometimes in my head.
all right.
Can't wait. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next
It'll be
week.
great. The
It'll
juice
be great.
is loose.
Yeah.
The juice is loose.
We're just going to play that for 3.5 hours.
When does that movie come out, by the way?
This fall.
September
I
4th?
saw the trailer again this weekend in the theater. It looks
What?
fine.
Come on.
By the way,
You're going to go see it?
I've done some research, by the way.
Tie down.
It appears to me, and this is at the movie theater that just closed after I went there last night, that the average time that the movie actually starts is 14 minutes after it says it's going to start.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it's been almost every time I've gone to the movies lately. I've been paying special attention to it.
Yep.
So if you're somebody who's going to be late or you're dating somebody or married somebody who's going to be late, like almost every time, you got about a 14-minute window to get in there before the movie starts.
Yeah, sometimes
That's by my research.
The previews are half the fun. No?
No.
There's more. I've noticed there's more. I've noticed there's more previews for newer movies too. So you have a couple extra minutes for the newer movies
it could be,
too.
Yeah, and that's about what I always watch. So yeah,
but don't you think previews were a bigger deal when we didn't have access to nonstop trailers and information?
That's a
Like
good
when you
point.
went to theaters in the 90s, you would see a preview in the decade, not the nightclub, and you would go, "Oh, I didn't know they're making that. That's hey, do you hear they're making a sequel for so and so?" Now it's just, all right, I've seen this trailer 1,000 times online, and then they run it before the movie. And to Chris's point, you're like, I have to sit through 14 minutes of this. Saw this on Instagram. It's just a drag.
There was a legitimate 2-minute commercial break at the theater I was at for Inside Out 2, with random
It
commercials.
wasn't let's so go to the lobby.
That happens at the end now too. They'll do just random commercials. It sucks.
Yeah, that's weird.
no kidding.
Yeah, and they're for local realtors and stuff like that.
Not even just that. It was like a Target one or something.
like M&Ms or something.
Yes.
I love commercials.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. They're the best.
I like paying $20 for a movie ticket and then having to sit through a 2-minute commercial break.
Oh, now it's on you. Oh, your poor tugboat.
Did we do the intro?
It's time for Fan
Wait, I
5
have
on the
another
Power
tease.
Trip, presented by All Around Property Preservation.
Thank you all around.
Quickly, that Horizon American Saga film came out. How do you think it did in the box office, Corey?
Can we say for the 10th time? That's a terrible name. for a
Terrible.
movie.
Terrible.
The whole
And
subtitle,
there's-
An American Saga. What? Come on.
3 of them, I think.
Oh, boy.
What do you think it made this weekend at the box office? What did it cost to make?
$100 million.
Okay.
It was $100 million in it, and it's basically all of Costner's money.
What would you guess it made, Cor?
Howdy. No.
Oh,
Me
Zacho?
You told us.
Oh, I
over
did?
there.
You told us off
Yeah.
air.
Yeah,
Oh, son of a bitch.
You told everybody
11.
involved right now.
11.
You
11 million.
You called some listeners and told them.
I did. Sorry. 11 million, man. Hideous.
Yeah,
It's so bad.
It looks
$1 an hour.
awful.
You know what you love? That's us.
What?
Failure.
Just play this.
No, for real. Like, what were you talking about the other day that you were so happy about failure? What was it?
His new favorite thing, Muss, is to go online to see how many tickets are available for Timberlake
What
shows.
is the-
He says he loves it, and last week he said, "quote It's my favorite thing."
That's what he said.
Why do you hate Justin Timberlake that much?
That's a question.
You think he actually looks up how many flop, sweat, and tear tickets?
It'd be about the same.
Do you
think
like
you sell us
Timberlake
many
as a
tickets to
guy?
Justin Timberlake?
He's fine.
He's fine, but you like to see him fail.
I'm fine.
I don't want to see him fail. I just think it's funny.
That he's failing.
You're getting joy out of
I
his
mean, you
failure.
guys make fun of my failure every second.
We profit off of it.
Yes.
We could do it every second.
Oh, see?
Are you saying yes?
That's the only Spanish word he knows. He took 4 years of Mandarin, just says ni hao.
Genius. God, you guys are funny today.
Today?
Well,
Hey, Hawk,
we'll be gone next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You guys make it seem like they're going to roll bodies in here, and all of a sudden I have to perform open heart surgery on them.
What do you think
I'm
you're
not
going to
as
do?
good as you two.
I don't know with that joke.
But I can
maybe
do
I'm
it.
not going to make it on
right.
Monday.
You should cancel us at the last second. Make him
I
panic.
feel a cold coming
No,
on.
there's no panic because I have rock solid people that I know will be here, and Max and Zach will be here.
I hope they call in sick.
Wait,
Hold on.
Wait,
We're
not rock solid.
No, I'm.
You have rock solid people and Max and Zach.
I didn't mean it like that.
All right.
What kind of guests do you have lined up?
I'm not telling you yet.
Well, I mean, I think Chris and I deserve to know. This is our show, too.
No, it is, but you guys make fun of me
who'd you
like I
book?
can't do it. I booked some people.
Some Bob people?
Some rock and Bob.
The goat from Lion
Some
King.
butt people?
Blow up ones.
Oh, God, not the butt people again.
People. Sauce.
Well, Sasu, you let me know.
There's going to be a lot of sports talk next
I
week.
mean, you guys, A little pep talk would be nice, other than, oh my God, buckle up. This is going to be so bad. Blah, blah.
That's what the show is going to sound like in my head.
No, that's fine.
That's what it
You
shows
can kiss
like
hot
right
dogs
now.
for all I care.
Man, would you kiss a hot dog?
No.
You can kiss.
You can kiss a hot dog.
Yeah,
No chance.
You wouldn't even kiss one?
Kiss that some bitch.
I'd throw
Just
up.
a
Kiss
peck.
that some bitch.
Come on, Cor.
Kiss that some bitch. That's sad.
Make me an offer. Make me an offer.
Unnecessary.
You have to kiss an actual hot dog or a hot dog.
So he's saying either a wiener or a wiener.
Yeah.
Come on, give the glizzy a little smooch.
Would you please give Glizzy a
Glizzy Gillespie a smooch.
Yeah.
You couldn't kiss
For
a hot dog.
$100.
No
Is it
chance.
Close your eyes and let it happen.
$500. Doesn't have to be French.
I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah.
That's not worth $500
No,
to
just
throw
like
up.
a-
kidding me? You give me $500, I'll stick my finger down my throat right now.
Just
I'll vomit on whoever you want, wherever they want it.
Yeah, for real. $500.
$500?
And all you gotta
I've
do
thrown
is
up for free my whole life.
Yeah. Wow. Whoa. See? He does have lady parts.
What?
No, just
What the hell does that have to do with throwing up?
No, I thought you meant
What? No, he
I
said
don't know. I'm not listening. If you, all you have to do is just go.
Yeah, I know what a kiss is. Are you explaining a kiss to me?
Did you just have to show him what
All you have to do is. But where he put his finger on his lips was the most disturbing part.
$500 to kiss a glizzy. Come on,
dude.
Kiss the
did it become
glizzy.
called a glizzy? I didn't know it was called a glizzy.
I'm good.
Now I don't know if I want to order a place donuts anymore.
$1,000 to kiss a Nathan.
Wow. Yeah. Lane?
I'd go for free. I would.
Hold on, he deserves it.
Just get all
Lame
Kobayashi
attempt
on
It
it.
wasn't
humor.
that
You're gonna
bad.
miss.
No way. No.
$5,000.
All right, now we're gonna at least have to contemplate it.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna throw up, but it's probably worth $5K
Just
to
from
throw up.
kissing a hot dog.
Kissing the hot dog.
Yep.
I'll give you 10, but
Promise
you
you
gotta
I'm gonna
lick it.
throw up.
Yeah,
What?
top to bottom.
Zach.
Yeah.
10 if I lick it?
Yeah.
10,000.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Give
Talk
that
to the
hard
bastard.
thing. Oh, that too.
Are you going to raw dog it or are you going to have it in a bun?
No, just hold on to it.
I don't eat
Hold
hot
on.
dogs
I don't wanna
very
touch
often,
it.
but I'd eat one
Fine.
right now.
Yeah.
Sounds good right now.
Yeah. When you kiss a glizzy, man.
Yeah, come on. Would
Sauce,
you
I'll tell you
please?
what. You
Yeah.
bring $5,000 cash to this studio. Any way you can get the cash. Maybe just have some of Swedberg's heroin money.
Wow.
You get $5,000 cash in front of me, and I'll have to think about it.
You'll kiss a glizzy?
Here's the thing.
Do I have to call it a glizzy?
Yes.
Here's what I will say.
It's so much fun.
You also
address
have to
it.
put a giant bumper sticker on the back of your truck that says "I kiss glizzies."
From the back.
Wow. What are you kissing Buffalo Bill?
My Lord.
I've never heard it referred
By the way, the Twins won. That's Twins News brought to you by Quantum 5. We'll do more.
Why don't we get back?
I can
Yeah,
do
you
more.
might
Yeah,
want to talk about it a little more.
You can do it at the Twins game, Cor.
Yeah, kiss a glizzy.
Yeah.
Bonus 8, 9 of them.
Glizzy Cam. They'll
Yeah,
put you up on the
nine
big board.
glizzes.
Yeah,
I've seen that film before. Wow. He's a glizzy gladiator.
Oh, no, that's that guy.
Attila the Bun.
Yeah, just kiss a glizzy, man.
Thanks, the dude. This aggression won't stand, man.
So good.
Sports after this. With Sauce.
The Fan.
All right, 7:44 Power Trip Morning Show. We are here today and tomorrow and Wednesday. We'll be out Thursday and Friday celebrating our great nation, trying to blow off our fingers. And right now, we're going to do a little Vikings news because we are your home of Minnesota Viking football.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Yeah, Radco. I'd like to say thank you, Radco. And don't forget, they're doing their 10% off Freedom Savings in-store online all week. Just use the promo code FREEDOM10. Thank you, Radco.
A lot of people saying, a lot of people saying that one of the biggest days in the history of the Minnesota Vikings is going to be July 19th. Huge day for the Vikings.
And that is because
Kevin O'Connell's playing initials on July 19th.
a lot of people are saying that.
A lot of people are saying that.
A lot of people saying that.
My wife wants to come into studio. She's like, can I be a guest?
She didn't even go see Keith Urban. She's not going to see KOC.
Right.
Yeah.
She'll be very devastated.
No, you guys would never throw the game. Never.
Are you kidding?
Are you
Never
kidding me?
throw it.
No.
Can you
I
imagine
know I played that. Sorry.
if KOC walks off a winner?
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Be legendary.
That's not going to happen.
No,
No.
Well, what if you shut him out and embarrass him? You don't want to embarrass him.
Oh,
Then
sure.
he's never going to be on the show again.
That's a good point. You're right. Yeah, maybe I will throw the game. Now that you say that.
No, you can't, because then if he wins, it's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want him
good
to
point.
earn it.
I think he'll be good at it.
He'll
We'll
get
see.
one.
Oh, well, with that attitude.
Well, no. It's that first time you ever play, getting one is quite the accomplishment, because it's not an easy game. When you're listening to it, like on the way into work or whatever, you can actually play along and it's okay. But man, you get in here, whew, you gotta stare in the eyes of meat sauce.
Not easy.
Yeah,
It's
tremble.
hard to do that.
Tremble time.
Hard to do that.
Yeah, man.
It's hard to stare in his eyes.
This isn't necessarily Vikings news, but did you see the ProFootballTalk.com story about Aaron Rodgers? Remember how he was missing mandatory minicamp with the Jets, and Robert Saleh and the Jets basically said, well, he knew, or we knew he was going to be gone. He had told us that he had something else going on that he wasn't not going to be here for. You guys see what it was?
No.
He was in Egypt.
He was in Egypt.
Oh.
And then he showed up last night for a UFC event in Las Vegas. Was this Saturday?
Saturday, yep.
According to ProFootballTalk.com, the Egypt story had been making the rounds of late. It apparently was blurted out last week when former Packers teammate Marquez Valdez-Scantling appeared on FS1 a day after catching passes from Rodgers. So yeah, I guess he went to Egypt, and now he's at a UFC fight. Which again, if they're not at minicamp now, he has every right to go to UFC.
He
But
can go anywhere he wants.
Yep.
he was in Egypt, I guess.
Let my Cameron go.
Saucy.
Yes.
Question, Vikings related.
Go ahead, fire away.
Yeah, and Hawk, you as well.
Thank you.
Corey doesn't do much anymore with the Vikings.
No, he
won't
doesn't
kiss
even.
a
He's not
glizzy.
sure what team you're talking about.
But no, how do you think they're going to how do you think they're going to handle the quarterback situation in training camp and also in preseason games?
It's funny you bring that up. We
Because-
talked about that on Saturday.
Oh, really?
No one was listening.
But yeah, because you don't know what you got either way with Darnold or with McCarthy. You don't know what you have.
Yeah, so I think one of the things that we will learn in training camp and preseason games is, all these guys are new to the system. But Kirk Cousins, who is a way better quarterback than Darnold, Kirk Cousins, when KOC showed up, did not play in a single preseason game.
Right.
Darnold is the starter unless he gets injured. So will he play in a preseason
He
game?
has to.
I don't know if he will, because they don't play starters in the preseason. And as Hawk knows, because he's been to those, when they have like the practice they're going to have with the Browns, they've had it with the 49ers and the Titans, that's where the starters play.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see Darnold play any preseason game.
So he's
I
just
think
ball
we'll see
tapping at the
McCarthy.
hole.
Yeah, McCarthy and Mullins and the other dude will play
Hall, yeah.
almost all of the games. Yeah, that's how I think it'll go. Hogs?
I think he'll play in the preseason a little bit. I think he'll play maybe. I don't know which game is going to be the emphasis these days. Maybe the second game. I have no idea. But I think he plays a little bit just to get the feel for putting on Vikings colors and running out onto the field.
Right. Yeah. When bullets are flying.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I don't know.
Gotta
I
see
think
what we got.
But again, I have no idea. It's not like he's not a rookie. He's done this before. But I would, if I had to put money on it, I would say he dresses for one game and plays maybe one or two series.
And to Hawk's point, if he struggles in those group practices, then he will probably play.
Mm-hmm.
If they get what they want out of him in those group practices, which is everybody knows who's been, that's about as close to a preseason game as you can get. They run every situation.
You got to play your other starters, though, then.
I
mean,
JJ's not going to play.
Oh, he means like offensive line and things like that.
Yeah.
If you play Darnold, you don't put him up out
That's
there
a great
with the
point.
backups.
See, that's why another reason he probably won't play. Darisaw's not going to play in the preseason. O'Neal isn't going to play in the preseason.
No.
Aaron Jones probably. He doesn't play starters. We get the inactive as it's on a real inactive list, but it's guys who are expected not to play in the preseason, and you've read it on the air. It's 25 guys, right?
Yeah, it's easier to say who's playing.
I think if they all succeed and play well in these group practices with the Browns, they won't play.
Right. Okay. I'd buy that.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Good job. It's July. We're almost to college football.
Man.
EA Sports coming out soon.
Yeah, hold on.
I can't wait.
It's the 16th, right?
Yeah. No, today's the 1st.
Brilliant. So 2 weeks from tomorrow, Hogs.
2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yep.
Let's go. I'm taking a month off.
Oh.
What are you, Rosie?
Yeah, do we know where Rosie is?
Yeah, sure. I do.
Where is
I've got 360 on him.
Oh.
I keep an eye on him at all times because I'm always worried he's standing outside my window looking at me nude.
Yeah, it hasn't happened to me yet.
So yesterday, Rosie on Instagram posted him
Nude?
a picture of himself reading a book by the lake.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't look staged.
That's my whole point. Is it's almost like he said, "Could you take a picture of me reading this book so I can post it?" Because somebody else took the picture,
Yeah.
but then he posted it.
I'm going to.
Man, social media confuses me.
I need to do the same thing.
And the book was upside down.
Yeah, look at Sunday morning reading by the lake, and it's just a picture of him reading a book.
Quaint. He's like the rest of us.
Hold on.
He really is.
Oh, hold on.
I want you guys to take a picture of me reading a book in the studio.
What filthy book do you have there?
Yeah, what book are you reading?
It's too bad we don't have that cardboard cutout still of Henry Lake.
Oh,
then
yeah.
you could have said reading a book by the lake.
Oh, brilliant.
And just same angle.
Would you do me a favor, Zach? You take a picture of me reading the book in the studio.
You got to get behind him. You got to go behind him.
Well, you got to see the title of the book. This is okay.
Oh, God.
This is the
You can't post
Hold
that.
on. What does it say?
It's got to be over your shoulder.
Yeah, it's got to be over
It's got to be the other side.
over his boulder holder.
But you can't see the title of the book then.
Oh, you can't see the title of Rosie's book.
Bestseller, by the way.
There you go. Yeah.
Shush.
I'm waiting for it to come out. Books on tape.
Muss wants it in hardcover.
Oh, it's hard.
Oh, it comes in hardcover. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, yeah. The title of the book is The Joke, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it looks like a stock photo.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Just read a book.
Yeah, just read a book, man.
Who farted? Did anybody else hear that? Was that you, Hawk?
What?
Did you fart?
No, I'm doing Vikings news.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Vikings news.
Yeah, sorry.
Come on.
Not during Vikings news. I wouldn't sully that.
That's right. That's right. Thank you for admitting that. Anyway, okay, that's it. Anybody? Nobody else?
There's nothing going on.
Cool.
I mean, yeah. Hold on. I wrote it in my notes. Hang on.
What? What'd you write?
Take your time.
The Vikings, 3 weeks from tomorrow, every single one of them will be in camp. So that's huge.
3 weeks from tomorrow.
3 weeks from tomorrow, yep. The first practice is open to the public 3 weeks from Saturday when they have the welcome back bit where every team is on ESPN and NFL Network.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Come
it's
on in.
happening.
Good.
This is the last month where there isn't football for the next 5.
Let's go.
And a month from today, Hawk,
Yes, sir.
Hall of Fame game.
Let's go. Can't
Yeah.
wait. We got a long drive ahead of us.
Yeah.
Hope you're up for it.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Yep. Billionaire Warren Buffett is switching up his plans for his fortune after his death. The Berkshire Hathaway CEO has established a new charitable trust that will be overseen by his 3 children. He told the Wall Street Journal that he has 100% trust in how they will carry things out. The 93-year-old Buffett has earmarked about 99% of his wealth for philanthropic purposes. One major change, Buffett noted that the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation will no longer receive any of his money after his death. I wonder what happened there. I wonder why he's pissed at them.
Oh, maybe it's like, hey, I'm going to donate in different directions. You donate your money in different directions.
Right.
Who knows?
Man,
99%.
99%. You know what would suck was to be dying if you had all that money. I mean, period. But you had all that money. You're like, man, this is a pretty good life. I don't want to give this up.
And you would think, if I have $100 or $200 billion, can I pay to stay alive somehow?
You think so?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. The Lord
Not
doesn't
yet.
take checks.
Right. Maybe he was born 100 years too early.
Yeah.
Wow.
That guy thought you were intelligent.
Yeah, man. That's too bad. I mean, that guy's got billions and billions of dollars, but he only get one life.
Yeah.
That body's going to fail on you.
Yeah, there's not a hitch on the hearse.
That well said.
Whoa, yeah, well said.
Ain't no hitch on that.
That sounds like a country song.
Yeah, it does.
It has been, yes.
By who?
Sugarland.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, it was a sugar. Oh, I love them. So does Margie. Yep. So there you go. That's Vikings news. Oh, the Alamo Draft House in Woodbury is going to reopen this
How
summer.
about that?
You
That'll
guys
make
are worried
Creasel
about
happy.
It's happening.
Creasel will be
It's
pumped
happening.
about
Same
that.
kind of a thing with the Showplace Icon. Is it going to be
Yeah.
rebranded or what's happening?
I believe.
Do you believe?
I thought Marcus bought that too.
Marcus Allen, the former running back for the
Yeah.
Oakland Raiders.
Oh man, he's very entrepreneurial.
Yeah, good for him.
Again, I know I'm late to the party on this, Max, but Willow Creek, right? Mm-hmm. We've gone now twice to see the terrible Garfield movie, and then we
You
saw
went there
Jaws.
twice to see that movie?
No, then Jaws on Saturday. Man, I freaking love the order food,
Yeah.
and then they bring it to your seat.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
so cool.
it's so cool.
You don't have to stand up by the concessions and wait. You just go kick your feet up, and they bring you freaking cheese curds. It's awesome.
And you could just do it right where you buy the tickets now too.
Yeah.
They're just right at the beginning.
How bad is that Garfield film?
It was a 2 out of 10. It was bad. Jaws was a 10 out of 10.
Well, yeah.
So sad I didn't get to see it in the theater.
It's-
It would have been. I want to get the full cinematic experience. You know.
I've seen them. It's the movie I've seen the most in my life, probably 200 times. I knew every line. I knew what was coming. But in a theater, it was louder, and I jump scared multiple times because the sound was so
Yeah.
loud and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
overwhelming. So I'm like, all right, this is where the guy's head pops out of the hole in the boat, and you're like, oh, Jesus.
Well, you were super focused on it because you're in the theater. Because at home
Exactly.
it comes
Right.
on, you're like, oh, I'll just
Half paying
continue.
attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And sound is so important to horror movies like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't think any genre gets amplified more by the theater experience than horror movies.
I don't think any movie holds up like Jaws.
Man.
I mean, there's some great classics, Godfather, that kind of stuff. Kind of a one-time watch for the most part. But Jaws, man, still to this day, 50 years later.
Watching Alex Kintner get just ripped to shreds on a big screen was pretty awesome. Just 10 more minutes, Mom.
Yeah, it was her fault, by the way. That
Yeah.
sexy old woman.
Sexy old worm.
She shouldn't have let him go back in the water. It was her fault. She's pissed at the sheriff.
Yep. You just liked it because she slapped him.
She slapped the hell out of him.
Yeah.
knew there were sharks out there.
It was a miracle birth. I'm 90.
Wow.
Again, I know Chief Brody immediately feels bad because he did know there was a shark
should've slapped her
attack.
back,
Yeah.
is what
He
you're
knew-
saying?
I
Wow.
just for the third time in the last week when she goes, you knew there was a shark out there. If he just would have looked her in the eyes and been like, it's the ocean, bitch.
Wow.
It would have been the best comeback ever.
And then the movie ends.
Your dumb kid was on a raft splashing
Whoa.
like crazy.
Yeah.
That attracts sharks. Do some research, dummy.
Seems to me like you wanted him to get eaten.
I know this is 1975, but watch Shark Week.
Yeah. That starts today.
Your kid's a shark magnet. Jeez.
Get it together.
The only thing he didn't do was bathe in blood before he went in there, the dummy.
You weren't going to see much more of his life anyway. You're about to die, old lady.
You're 97.
You broke the record for oldest birth.
Yeah.
And you smell terrible.
Oh, no,
Probably.
No, that's Hawk's crotch that walked onto the beach.
Just my crotch did.
Yeah. Well, you're attached to it, but it makes the rules. All right. I deserve that.
Oh man.
All right, more of the Power 2 Morning Show after this on The Fan.
The Fan.